Thank you so much for that. Time right now is 6:19. We're taking a look at high temperatures that are among us and really moving into the weekend. I believe there's a first alert weather day that's set for Saturday. So let's bring in meteorologist Tony Chivaroli for a look at your first alert forecast. And yeah, Tony, things are going to be warming up.
Things are, Jamal. A lot of that heat continuing to increase. Today, at least, we're going to be near 90, but both days near mid-90s for Friday and Saturday with that heat index over 100.
Yeah, it's going to be hot, hot, hot. So drink your water.
Yeah, drink your water, get the breaks in the shade, all those precautions that we've been talking about, trying to get everyone ready for this stretch. You need to make sure you're ready for it. And yes, that's Saturday where we exceed the mark of 100 degrees with that heat index. First alert weather day going into the start of Father's Day weekend. At least until we get to that point, we have a lot of beauty right now for our region and more comfort as we give you downtown Columbia here. Temperatures are going to be right around that 67-degree mark. Otherwise, around the region, just truly seeing more lower 60s, but honestly, 63, 64 looks to be more of what we can actually get with the coolest spots up to, again, right now, the 67 for our capital city. And that's about all we're going to see. Nice start to the day, very thin clouds, if any, overhead, and it's just going to be easy to rise up these temperatures a little bit. Finally starting to hit a little bit of a wall as more clouds work to mix in overhead. But that is all going to be something we don't really see until we get to the late morning and this afternoon. We get sweltering late week. That's what I want to make sure you continue to take away from this. How hot it's going to be into Friday and Saturday. It's still going to be hot in its own regard between today, tomorrow. It's just going to be a bit more dangerous in that sense. Of course, what we can see with heat in enclosed spaces, being inside cars can be even more dangerous. Just not having the proper source of water or being able to keep yourselves as cool. All of this as we go through the next few days, I want to make sure you're going through the proper steps of just doing whatever you can to keep yourself safe and those around you protected. Again, that goes for humans and animals alike. Going into Wednesday, clouds could say thank you because this is going to keep us away from a bit more of excessive heat today. Once we start to actually get some cloud cover overhead, more of this actually will settle in by the time we get close to peak heating times today. So I would say most would welcome those clouds, blocking out that sun a little bit and helping us to get to high temps around 90, but not much past that mark. So we go forward with that, still staying dry for our Wednesday. Then we start to see more of the increase because we don't see these clouds to help us. We still are going to be getting high pressure to command South Carolina. And look at this. Thursday morning, yeah, some clouds mixing in, but once we actually get back to the afternoon, more of that sun will hold steady. So we'll increase highs a few degrees tomorrow, a little more of that humidity back, and that's just what we see churning on into our Friday, which really sets up for such a hot day. High temperatures around 95, heat index very close to 100. So this is still going to be a very much crucial day you got to watch out for. It's just still going to be slightly below what we can get into Saturday. But either way you slice it, I want to make sure you're ready for both days. As this week continues, it's only getting hotter and hotter. Please be careful. I know there's going to be a lot of outdoor activity to be had. The kids are out of school. It's Father's Day weekend right around the corner. There's going to be plenty of frozen treats to pass around, and they will be melting fast. Today, not as fast, but still fast enough. Highs near 90, partly cloudy. Let's continue to see these temperatures get a little bit higher. 92 for your Thursday, and then yes, that 95 on Friday with that heat index almost at 100. It is going to be knocking on the door. So that is still very much a day to take serious as we look forward. It's going to be a great one at the pool. Going to be seeing that mix of sun and clouds in terms of sky cover, but what of course you have to focus on as we go through these emotions of heat, you have to, of course, really have that water source. Take the breaks in the shade. Make sure you are taking advantage of anything where you can keep yourselves comfy and cool. This is all going to be something we continue to remind you guys of as this week rolls along.